go. There's a lot of soy.
I'm diving in.
This one looks like a brain. Hello everyone, I'm Sleepy. I'm also Stephanie. I'm Sleepy Stephanie. But it is 10:17. I obviously got Sebastian asleep already. And I've edited everything up to this point. But I hadn't filmed the finished air warmer. So I waited to go grab it. And this yarn looked so white when I was knitting with it because our living room is so yellow, but you can see it is actually cream because we have pure white in this bathroom and we mostly have bluish lights. We like a really true light in here. I want to be able to see what we actually look like. But this is super warm and hopefully it will keep my ears from being so painful. I'll probably have to wear a hat over top of it when it's really cold because just one layer does not do it. I get severe headaches that make me want to cry when my ears get cold, and it happens so fast. Anyway, hello. It was Friday, but it felt like Saturday. So we got up and went to the deli. We were thinking that they were going to bring their bikes to a bike shop there. Not in the deli, but it's in the same shopping center. It's actually a coffee shop, bike shop now, randomly. But we were thinking we're going to bring the bikes and have them tuned up, but apparently for a kid bike tune-up and replacement of the brakes, which Sebastian needs, it'd be like $200, which is more than we paid for the bike, even though it's a nice Trek bike. We got it used from that bike shop before it changed names and became a coffee shop bike co-op. So yeah, too much money Danny's gonna have to do himself. This bike needs adjustments too, but again, too expensive. So we didn't bring the bikes, but we had breakfast and Danny was like, hey, let's go to the park and take a walk. And I was like, yeah, that sounds great. There's the hair and my eyelashes. found it. Doggy hair, you see that? That was about to go into my eye. Sebastian, I don't know. I guess because we were waiting for our food and he was hungry. He did eat something this morning. I think he had a yogurt before we left, but he must have just had it in his mind that he was going to rush home and play all day. And he just started crying. Then he put his head down and apparently was like sobbing because he looks up and is like snot and his glasses were so covered in tears I had to take them to the bathroom and wash them. We were like shocked at what a huge instant strong reaction he had to the thought of taking a walk. But he pulled himself together, we ate, and we're like, you'll still have time to play afterwards. So we went to the park and he had a blast. We parked at a library, which all of our libraries are closed right now for Thanksgiving. They'll be open tomorrow. But there's a really nice playground next to that one and the park. So we parked there and had the promise of the playground when he got back from the walk. It was about a 3.5-mile walk. But they have a native tree walk, which is really fun. Sebastian wanted to read all the signs. And then when that ended, we were on this beautiful road surrounded by trees, and there's these crazy seed pods. It's a osage orange tree or something. And we were having fun kicking seed pods down the road, and we explored the outsides of a whole bunch of historic buildings, which I think is so cool and fascinating. Sebastian actually was really into it, so I was like, oh, we should go to all these other places that have all these old buildings. I love that kind of thing. But yeah, then that's pretty much the turnaround point, and then we walked back through it all, and he got to play in the playground. We got some gas in the car and headed home. I did decide this morning to make that ear warmer, so I brought a little baggie of leftover yarn and a crochet hook and a knitting needle because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I decided I wanted it ribbed, and I don't like crochet ribbing at all. I don't like it. So that's why this whole crochet sweater, the ribbing is knit. Actually knit all of the ribbing on that, so it's a combo project. So I ended up casting on the way to breakfast and doing the first few rows. I was holding 2 strands of yarn together, and it was a really short drive from breakfast to the park, so I didn't do any then, but I did some while we got gas and a car wash at the gas station and drove home. And then I spent a couple more hours just I had videos going and I was crocheting, and then Sebastian asked if one of his friends could come in and play. So I just was kind of listening out for them in the next room while I finished it up. And then everybody was asking for pasta, so Danny picked up some food. Probably tomorrow, if he's home, they'll do their leftovers, but Jackson, I don't have leftovers of the tofu, and there's not a ton of sides left, so we'd probably be on our own. I did have a bowl of cranberry in the afternoon. I took a little break. Cranberry sauce and popcorn. Because I eat some popcorn every day, pretty much. But yeah, we had dinner. I had a bath. I worked on my blanket I'm working on just for about 20 minutes. And then did bedtime. So that was our day. It was really nice. I didn't know what to expect going into today, but that was perfect. My blanket coat may look absolutely ridiculous, but it does keep me warm if I have a hat and the hood up. I haven't reached the temperatures yet where my ears hurt with that combo, but I think we will get there. It was in the 40s to low 50s with a wind that got a little cold at times, but I was cozy. We were running into some large groups, like families that were together for Thanksgiving, and there was one large group of families with a dog that were coming up on us, and asked Danny if they could take a picture of them, and he's like, oh yeah, sure, but I'm gonna make her do it because she's more artistic. I'm like, oh. And then I had somebody's cell phone in my hand. I'm like, okay. So they all position themselves, and then I spent the whole time like focused on getting the puppy in the picture. I'm like, you want the puppy in the picture? It wasn't a puppy, I call them all puppies. It was a black lab. And I think I got one shot where he's sitting perfect in between everybody and looking. I hope I got it. I wish I could have looked. That was just all I was like, I think I got one where he's looking. I didn't check if everybody blinked, but I took a bunch, so hopefully they got a picture. And they were like, you look so warm in your comfies, is what she called it. I'm like, yeah, I get cold. Unapologetically wear that blanket coat wherever, but I do need to wash it because it gets extra cozy when it's washed. So I think I'll wash it this weekend. Anyway, tomorrow is actual weekend. It's Saturday, and Sebastian requested going out to breakfast at this one place that does brunch, and he gets a cheeseburger and tots. Like, okay, we're like, why would you specifically want this? But okay, they got pancakes and eggs and whatnot, so I'm happy. I like breakfast. That would be the one meal I would choose to eat out. I love breakfast out. But we'll do that. We need to do it fairly early because Danny offered to teach paracord bracelet making to Sebastian and his neighbor friend who he often does like movie nights with. So today it's really dry. It is 38% humidity in here, which is getting into nosebleed territory, so I gotta be careful. But I guess he's going to see cousins in the afternoon, so we need to do that midday, early afternoon. So we need to get brunch out of the way early. I need to braid. I still haven't braided. I don't feel like it. Often I do the best braiding on weekdays. I don't know why. But I don't know that I want to leave all the braiding to the weekdays because I don't know when those variables are going to come in. But yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. I will most definitely do some sort of knitting or crochet just because that is my zen right now. And I need it. I get tired lately. I just had my period and I get so tired. I gotta build my iron levels back up, I guess. But that's it. That's all I got for you. I'm gonna go get myself ready for bed, finish editing this and upload it first, I guess. So, good night. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.